Hey everyone, welcome to episode 13 of Let's Play Mega Man Legends. My name is Blackbird. In the last episode, we did the second to last round of side quests of the game. The next time we stop to do side quests, it will be together with the time we'll be wrapping up everything so we can move on to the final dungeon of the game. First and foremost, I ended up going and doing some grinding in the background. I off-screened it a little bit because I needed to upgrade the Grand Grenade. Why? Because it's required for the next dungeon of the game, and it has a little amount of ammo. It has only 8 shots, I believe, with the basic energy upgrade, basic energy without upgrading, and I wanted to use it to fight in the dungeon instead of just using it to open pathways. Second, I made some weapons with the items we got in the last episode. I made the shield arm, which it does exactly what the name says. It's not a bad, but at this point of the game, I really don't have much use for it. The blade arm is an energy sword. It's reminiscent of Zero's blade from Mega Man X. I don't think it's really useful. It's cool, but doesn't suit the way I play the game. The Gatling gun is a good substitute for the Machine Buster, but having upgraded the Machine Buster already, I won't be really using it. It's a late addition to the arsenal we have, and I don't see much use for it at this point of the game. And finally, as you guys can see here, I have a lot of money. And it's not going to be used right now, but it's going to be used right at the start of the next episode. Okay? It's going to be needed for the next dungeon. Before we proceed, please make sure that your energy canteen is full, and that we have other buster parts equipped. I have here the triple axis, the Omni unit, and the power blaster L. Sorry, it's thinking R. No, R. No, it's L. The power blaster L, the Omni unit, and the triple axis give us a somewhat balanced, a balanced buster, and I'll be using it for the next part of the dungeon. So with everything cleared and out of our way, let's talk to roll, and let's go to the Sub-Gate. Yes.
Up and away!
And since we are here, let's go down the dungeon. Oh, by the way, before I forget, I have the Grand Grenade equipped, alright? So let's go out. Here we are, inside the dungeon that the Bones so wanted to get in.
I've never seen a site like this before. There's a big pit in the middle and I can't get any readings from inside. I wonder what could be in there.
Just one thing, let me show this. Oh, I can show from here. I believe I can. If not, I can't. Let's go down. I'll show from there.
Mega Man? Are you okay? Can you see a door somewhere?
Here's the elevator. It won't be activating. Let me show here.
Looks like the power's off there too. Maybe you'll be able to find the generator somewhere in there.
Alright. Before we move in this dungeon, we will need a generator, right? So let's check this door here. There's a little information we need to hear before we proceed.
I can't get any readings of that room, Mega Man. My monitor's completely blank. Take a look around and let me know what you see.
And there's a console here.
It's my guess the power's out in that room. Can you see a switch anywhere?
I don't see any switches, but there's some writing here. Let's see. It says Operations Room 2. Emergency system activation requires direct password input from Eden, or the insertion of 3 level 2 or higher prototype Anthro unit ID cards.
What's a prototype Anthro unit? I've never heard of that before. Well, whatever that is, you need 3 ID cards, right? If we're lucky, you'll be able to find them inside there.
Alright, learn 3 things here. First, my voice still cracks, I don't know why. Second, we need 3 ID cards. And third, Mega Man has a reading skill of a first grader. Okay. Anyway, let's move on. And now we're gonna enter this door. And here we have some old enemies that are annoying. Here I'm taking damage. Unlike me, take care here. Try to avoid taking damage. I don't... Just because you don't want to start using your energy canteen. And here I'm using the ammunition in the wrong place. I was thinking I had the vacuum arm equipped, sorry. But yeah, try avoiding using I'm taking so much damage. Damn it. Anyway, try avoiding taking damage here because you don't want to use your energy canteen. Trust me, you don't want to use, especially if you're not prepared and you have it not prepared to upgrade the weapon we're gonna get right after this dungeon. Okay? Dude, I'm doing so bad today. Alright, this will work it. Here we have an item that's gonna be used to make a buster board. It's going to be used again for the next section of the game. This dungeon here is not exactly hard, okay, but it's a dungeon that precedes a somewhat hard part of the game. Here we have the main door of the dungeon. You don't want exactly go there right now. It's the best way to use to come back when you're returning to get out of the dungeon instead of using it to get in. And you want to come here because this will get us closer to an item. If you notice, the enemies in this dungeon actually drop a lot of Zen. I kinda think they're using it to prepare us, and this guidance unit is going to give us what is possibly the second or the most powerful weapon of the game, depending on who you ask. Now, we wanna take those enemies, they give blue refractors. And... oh, fireballs. Those enemies, they're new here. I think it's the first time we're meeting here. Then you just gotta shoot them until they drop off their balance, or if they open their guard, you want to hit them. And they're not used a lot of this game. I think they use it right here in the end. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's only on this dungeon. I may be wrong, but yeah. And here in this room, all those pillars have holes, and all the holes have or zany or items. So let's check them. More zany. Let's move here. I think there's another enemy here. Yes, there's another one. Item. Antiqua belt, another relic for the museum. And I'm really losing HP here. This is not good. I don't want to lose it. I usually don't have problems with this. I believe it's because I'm recording. Otherwise, I wouldn't be taking so much damage. More Zen. And here we have another of those bosses. And it's going to be useful to have the Grand Grenade here because I don't want to fight him. So, Grand Grenade. Spam the Grand Grenade here. More Zenny. ID card.
Did you find something, Mega Man?
I think I found an ID card.
Good going.
I'll go back to that control room once I found the others.
Alright, here we have two doors. This door is going to be used later before we activate the generators. Alright, so let's go down here and activate them. Once again, here we'll have those enemies in enclosed spaces, and they are annoying in enclosed spaces. We don't have much place to dodge, and because you don't have much place to dodge and you're usually close to them, they really have annoying damage causing potential. Zenny. I'm really bad today. I'm not doing well today. Target sensor. Alright, let's continue. There are more enemies around here. I should have stayed in that corner. He wasn't hitting me there. Okay, I'm not gonna overtake this. And go, buddy. Blue refractors, and there's another one here. I really don't like this place because there's not enough room for maneuver here. Those enemies are not hard, they only have a lot of HP, and that is what annoys me, really. One thing I find is those enemies really aren't hard. One thing, the enemies of this game aren't hard. They're just annoying. And they're just annoying because sometimes they have a lot of HP. ID card, and as you guys can see, there's a platform up there and we can't reach it by jumping, so we'll get there in a minute after this.
That looks like the generator you've been looking for. Can you get it to work?
Yes.
All
Activate.
right. You should be able to get the elevator to work now.
And here we're going back. And on my way back, I want to show something here. Here. This door will go to Catalog's underground dungeon. And I will go there right now. I was going to leave this for after I had beaten the dungeon, but I'm gonna do this now. Here's another item for us. Another relic. And let me show something here on the map. This is the last section that we can go from the level walls, from down the dungeons. From now on, there's one section here that's not showing up, there's not connecting the pathway, that is only accessible using the drill. So yeah, we won't be able to use it really soon. Actually, we'll be able to get there really soon. We're getting closer to the part where we will get the drill arm and finally be able to reach those places. Enemies are going to respawn, so just move away quickly. Jump. And let's go directly to this door. And here's an enemy we haven't seen ever since the first episode. They're as annoying as ever, and there's 3 in one room. I believe the grenade arm can take them really easy. Yeah, can. It's really not hard. Sometimes I think I should use special weapons more instead of saving it for the bosses.
Mega Man, I'm seeing something funny on my monitor. It looks like there's a false wall or something. There's probably a secret room in there.
Well, there's those purple squares on the minimap, and if you look here, I already blow it up throwing the grenade on the enemy. Anyway, if we didn't, this block here would be like a broken roof, like somewhat broken with cracks. Let's jump here, and beyond this door lies the boss. Or the bosses, actually.
Hey, Mega Man. Have you ever wondered where the Reaverbots came from? I mean, who made them and why? You know, we go around doing digs all over the place, but is it right? It's almost like stealing. Mega Man! I'm picking up 3 Reaverbots close by. Watch out!
Alright, after such insightful question, get on the back of the elevator and start throwing grenades. That's all, grenades, and spam them. Spam, spam, and spam.
I'm not picking up any more Reaverbots.
And they drop a lot of refractors. Really, a lot of refractors. And here we are, finish it with the boss of the dungeon. And basically finish it with the dungeon too. Now we have to go there and unlock that console. First, now we're in the previous room that we had the platform. And here we have the last ID card. So let's move to the out of here, and I'll meet you guys in the previous room. Okay, back in the room with the pillars. Let's go back to the door we haven't been before. And here we have an elevator. That's why I said to not use the central door previously in that big room with the 3 annoying enemies. I always forget their names. And some awesome jump sprints maneuvering. No, well, not really awesome, pretty basic. And let's go to the control room.
This is it. Once I'm inside the main gate, we should be able to figure out why the Reaverbots activated it. But
And this is it, boys and girls. We have unlocked the main gate, the final dungeon of the game. Next time, we'll get out of here. So I'll see you guys then.